Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? I am the Asian Slick Slayer, and today I thought I would, take a look at the Marathon Vidoc, what they're wanting to present to us in this video from Bungie. It's an extraction-based shooter. What I'm really excited about is just how gruesome, how raw is it going to be? I don't know, are we going to go in there and just have a really crazy hard fight? We're going to bleed out. We're going to lose an arm, but still keep going. You know, what is going to be like? And I know they probably won't say anything in this video, but as you know, I play Escape from Tarkov, Division 2, and I like that stress that comes with extraction-based shooters. I like having to risk it all just to get that one piece of loot, or to go in and hunt players to prevent them from getting their pieces of loot. It's all really fun, and let's check it out. Let's check it out. I love the music in this game.
In Bungie's next game, we're combining the rich history of Marathon with a PvP extraction shooter where players get to be part of the narrative. I think that's just going to be a magic formula.
In Marathon, you are a runner.
I think that's what I love about having a voice or VoIP or whatever they call that, to where you can talk to the enemy or you can hear. I know it kind of sucks when you're using in-game chat to communicate because everyone can hear you and your team, but at the same time, it adds that sort of just groundedness. Like, these are real players and they have personalities. You don't know if they are good or evil. What are their motives in this game? Are they there to help you, or are they there to just slay out? I'm excited.
And you're exploring the hostile world of Tau City 4, looking for mysterious artifacts, implants, and weapons for your runner that are just going to make your character stronger.
You make
so there's a reason to go into the world.
And in our case, those giants are Halo and Destiny. The team's been leveraging 30 years of experience and innovation and passion to create Marathon.
Somewhere in the heavens.
So in Marathon, you're a runner. A runner is a cybernetic mercenary.
They're this combination of fashion and sci-fi and cyberpunk. They're just so cool.
I kind of like the way, I actually really like the aesthetics of this game. The one thing I'm worried about is when I play DMZ, Division, when I play Escape from Tarkov, I'm going for more of a realism, more of our modern age kind of experience with bullets and M16s and, you know, stuff like that. I want a more grounded, a real feel. When I play Psycho Frontier and I'm shooting those like little pistols or whatever weapons they have in there, it just doesn't give me that impactful, like I'm really putting a hurt on. It sort of feels like I'm playing laser tag. Same with, you know, some weapons in Destiny and Halo, some of the Covenant guns and stuff like that. They just feel like I'm playing laser tag. But when I get that real grounded feeling weapon, like a DMR or something, I'm like, it feels so good. And I'm curious how this game's going to feel, being so cyberpunk, so sci-fi-ish. How will the weapons feel? They're going to feel impactful, or are they going to feel grounded, or are they going to just feel like laser pointers and you're just shooting into a shield over and over and over again? You know, let's find out.
You're going to be able to both visually represent yourself in really interesting ways, but then also there's going to be gameplay modifications, which is going to be awesome. And it means that you and the other two people on your crew can pick your different play styles. I think the runners are going to be a really great way for players to shape their gameplay. What you might
be saying is there's going to be abilities.
Tau City is a very vibrant and dangerous world.
We wanted to make sure this world pushed back on you in the right amount.
You're going to drop into persistent zones. You never know what you're going to find or who you're going to face. You're trying to get out alive, and so is everyone else.
Are you serious?
I wonder how big the maps will be.
Of that Bungie touch and feel gameplay, but we're adding that incredible tension and these emotional highs and lows.
We want that kind of just surprising, dangerous mystery. Imagine going into this basement of one of the colony buildings and it's like flooded with water, murkiness. It's too quiet. Just the sloshing of your footsteps. Around the corner, you see some beam of green light. And you're like, oh no, what is that?
Marathon is a game where you're always one run away from greatness. You might find like the sixth.
So I wonder if there's going to be verticality, like, you know, the building's going to have 3 levels, a top story, a middle, and then a basement or something like that. And you're going to have to fight on stairs and stuff. That's going to be interesting. Also, like I said, it sounds like there's going to be abilities to your character, bringing in that sci-fi element. I hope there's nothing like the light and some powers. I hope it's going to be really tech, cyberpunk kind of based abilities. We'll find out. And I hope it's not crazy, like where you're running around, jumping off walls and all that stuff. I really like the pace of Escape from Tarkov, even though you feel slow and your moving is very deliberate. It does make it feel grounded and make the gameplay more about your positioning, your accuracy, your weapon control, rather than, okay, how fast can you freaking swap weapons, slide, and run up on a shot, you know, with a shotgun. You know, I really hope. I know this, obviously they're running around a lot, so it looks like there's going to be that sliding shotgun stuff probably happening in here. I hope they are able to get the movement down to not feel like an arcade style game.
Stick loot in this corner. You might find the compiler in that corner, but every choice you make matters.
It's great to see some of those moments in the world that just kind of naturally happen as players collide.
What runners are doing is gonna be that exciting narrative that unfolds over the course of a season. Who knows what's gonna happen, but imagine if one crew happens to find an alien key. They place it on this altar, and then they get memorialized for opening up the next zone. And they have to go and figure out how to then unlock that for everybody else.
There's a lot of ways to feel like you can win this game. Obviously,
Now, what did he mean by that? You get immortalized for unlocking a new zone, and then you have to figure out how to open that up for everyone else. Did I just miss what he said? Because that sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds kind of weird. But you know, let's go further on. I think they kind of explain what we should be expecting as far as the flow of the
getting
game
out alive is the primary one.
Throughout the year,
you can win by getting out with the most artifacts. Each piece of an artifact you find in the world combines into creating bigger, more valuable artifacts. I've had a run where I've got all the pieces to get a prime artifact. I could get out, I could win. And then I hear gunfire in a building nearby, and I know I just need one more piece to get that prime. And that's a decision that we want players to have to make.
You can choose to engage the other team, you can choose to just find the artifacts, and then you can choose to just get out.
I am down. I actually shared an exfil with someone. They started shooting me, and I'm like, okay, like, I downed them, and then I let them go. And that's the point, like, I could play any way I want.
She demonstrated her power, and then she let them go.
There's just so many different ways you can be famous or infamous. Did you help somebody who really needed help? Or you became world's first because you unlocked the zone, or you are the best runner in the world because you've climbed the leaderboard all the way to the top rank and everybody knows it.
So it definitely sounds like there's going to be a leaderboard. I really hope it doesn't lean more on the arena side of how the game flows and how it plays. I hope it leans more on maybe the BR side, with you able to explore the map, like Escape from Tarkov. I think you have anywhere from 16 to 20 minutes or so to explore the map and get loot or hunt players down. I really hope it's not this quick, you jump in, you're going to run everywhere as fast as you can and start arena shooting everybody and, you know, quick movements here and there. I really hope it's a very, you know, allows you to breathe in the world and explore and get that loot and sort of, you know, feel like, oh crap, I've been in here for 15 minutes, I really need to find extraction, or I really need to, I'm feeling like players are hunting me right now, you know, rather than just knowing, yep, there's going to be players here in about 2 minutes because it's arena shooter. I really hope they get away from the arena shooter side and more on the BR side of the extraction based games.
The art style of Marathon is graphic realism. Bold,
it looks
colorful,
great.
Stylized art.
It's vibrant. It's beautiful, but also mysterious. It's familiar, but also strange. We're really trying to find the right mix of beauty and mystery.
When I jump into the game, I'm just like running for my life, but at the same time, I'll be like, oh, this bush is so beautiful. Oh, look at that building. Oh my.
Because we're targeting this like very bold style, it's a balancing act to figure out where do we dial it to 11, where do we dial it back to 6, and which objects and which elements of the world do we really want to highlight. It's something fresh and sort of uncharted territory.
With Marathon, Bungie is very clearly focusing on PvP, and so from the ground up, the integrity of the experience has been absolutely critical. And it was non-negotiable that Bungie was going to be investing in dedicated servers for Marathon, disconnect
That upset
recovery,
the
and
Destiny
fog of
players
war.
right
like,
there.
Without those elements, none of this matters.
So we actually have a dedicated team in charge of security and making sure the game is as fair as possible.
Right on. We'll see how that plays out.
Marathon's going to be releasing on
colors in
PS5,
this
Xbox
video.
Series X and S, and PC, and it's going to have full cross-save and cross-play.
That's awesome. I love that.
We are marching towards our alpha, which is really exciting. We wish we could show you all the cool
All of
stuff
this is
that we're
just
working
concept.
on right now,
All
but we
just
can't do
concept.
it just yet.
After this announcement,
They
we
just
are
have
going to go
artwork.
dark for a while, for an extended period, while we focus on developing and playtesting the game.
I think that's how
Next time
every
you hear from
development
us,
should
we're going
go.
to be much closer to release, and we will be ready to reveal gameplay.
Lower the hype. Keep the hype low.
You are being thwarted all the time, and you've got to adapt. At the core, it's what it means to be human.
I was just gonna say you shoot people and take their stuff. That was way better than I was gonna do.
Freaking awesome stuff, right? Yeah, like I said, I hope it's obviously gonna have crazy movement, right? Destiny and Halo are all about like positioning and movement, how you can traverse the map, and if you work on those skills, you can be a formidable player to fight up against. But I hope it allows the map to breathe a little bit, allows the map to show you what it has. That's my favorite part of Extraction, because I like BRs. I like battle royales for the exploration part, for you going on an adventure with your buddies. And Extraction amps up the stress of a BR to 11 because you lose everything. You lose everything, and I really, really hope that is at the core of its elements, that you can lose everything. You can go to the bottom of the map, but at the same time, the next run, you can go to the top. I think something they mentioned is sort of like a seasonal element, maybe like Escape from Tarkov, how it has wipes and everything. I think that's going to be awesome. I hope it's not, like I said, I hope it's not arcadey, you know, where it's like Fortnite or something like that. I hope the seasonal element, they have a year plan, and each season, you know, you can unlock a new area, or maybe the season ends when a new area is unlocked, and then that starts the next season. So it's a race, not only to find it, right? Whenever the keys get dropped to open up a new area, it's a race not only to find it, but to make sure you have what you need to win on top of this leaderboard or whatever before someone else opens it up. You know what I mean? If you're not looking to open up new areas. I don't know, like there's a lot of ways they can go with this as you know, as far as big budget. And it's the core element of this is extraction. It's an extraction based shooter. It's not like DMZ, where it's just kind of an add-on to Warzone or add-on to the latest Call of Duty. It's the game, and it's going to be very interesting to see, because Escape from Tarkov, that's what it is. It's just the game. Cycle Winter, it's just the game. That's extraction is the point. Dark Zone was really good. Is really good in Division 1. as far as being very a cruel place to be and risky place to be, but you also get really good rewards. And that was an add-on to the game, right? So to have something like Escape from Tarkov, but the budget and the quality, or at the team side, maybe not the quality, because I don't want to I don't want to put down Escape from Tarkov, but like having the team, a large team like Bungie, working on just an extraction-based game, I think it's going to be super cool. Obviously, there's, we know what modern gaming does on release, so I'm not saying it's going to be super polished or anything like that, but they can take the extraction-based shooter from being beta to where wipes are necessary for updates to being a solid, game where you know what to expect, and it's all about getting in there, getting the loot, getting into battles. I'm excited. And it's after Destiny, probably the light dark sagas will be over. So I'm probably going to put a lot of focus and attention into that. I really hope, comment below on what you think of this, but I really hope it's not free. I hope it's a $60, $70 game that we all have to pay for, or maybe it has tiers for loot size like Escape from Tarkov. Because I don't want the team to have to put their effort into making money, on a free to play game. I want them to be able to, sell the game, have a season pass, $10, whatever, but not focus on the season pass or free elements or anything like that, but focus on just the gameplay and the loot that you get from that game, being cool, useful, rather than saying, okay, well, we need to have a store for cosmetics and that's something you buy, but in game, we have this other team working on the free stuff you can get in the free part of the game or whatever, I just want one team focused on one thing. I don't want them to have to split up and say, well, we need to make money on this free to play game, so here's cosmetics you can buy. With it, being this art style, they can't, they can't necessarily go with like a Fortnite adaptation of every single game. But man, with Cyberpunk styling, they can have dark and gloomy, or they can have very vibrant colors and futuristic tech and all sorts of things. There's even like Cyberpunk or steampunk that is like where it's futuristic, but like it has evolved with nature rather than sort of going away from nature. And that could be a thing too. Like with this sci-fi concept, they can go so far with map design, and I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let me know what are you hoping from this game? Do you think it should go free to play? Sounds like it probably will be, being cross play, cross save, but I hope it's not. I also stream on Kick. I'll probably be making a Kick video after this about how it's been going, but you can follow me over there. I stream a lot of Destiny games, a lot of dungeons and raids. If you want to go through a raid for the first time, I do teach. And yeah, Easy and Slick Slayer all over the internet, especially on Kick. And until the next video, just keep on slaying out there. I'll see you next time.